The sun is a 93 million mile away dictator. For hundreds of thousands of years, this star has imposed a brutal set of chemical rules on the human body without offering a single apology. You didn't get a choice. You didn't get to negotiate. Your skin color isn't actually a personal identity. It's a sophisticated energy optimization algorithm that your ancestors had to rewrite constantly just to keep from being deleted from the planet. It was a silent biological war between protecting life and absorbing energy, where every shade of your skin is proof of a high-stakes deal made with the light. This isn't just a history lesson. It's written in your very DNA. If this biological slider had failed even once in your lineage, you simply wouldn't be here today. Your skin is a highly accurate biological compass that tells us exactly where your ancestors stood in relation to the equator and what they had to sacrifice to survive. We are talking about a time when your body had to turn itself into a smart solar panel just to balance two conflicting needs of survival. It all started about 300,000 years ago in Africa. Back then, the concept of white skin didn't even exist in the human biological dictionary. Every single one of our ancestors was dark-skinned. This wasn't a coincidence. In the scorching equatorial sun, dark skin was a biological superpower. It contained melanin, a built-in 24/7 natural sunscreen that didn't require an Amazon Prime subscription. Melanin acted as a powerful firewall, blocking ultraviolet UV radiation from shredding your DNA and causing skin cancer. But melanin did something even more secretive and vital. It protected your folate. Folate is a B9 vitamin essential for life, and it's incredibly sensitive to sunlight. If UV rays destroy the folate in a pregnant woman's blood, the fetus faces catastrophic neural tube defects. In a world without modern hospitals, losing folate meant the end of your bloodline. Under the African sun, darker skin meant higher security for life. It was the perfect default setting for survival. Then, about 70,000 years ago, things got complicated. Small groups of humans started leaving their African comfort zone and headed north. As they moved, the sun became weak. In Europe or North Asia, sunlight was no longer a fierce bully. It was a scarce resource. Suddenly, that melanin superweapon became a deadly barrier. Your skin is actually a vitamin D factory. When UVB rays hit your skin, your body uses that energy to synthesize vitamin D, the stuff that keeps your bones strong and your immune system running. In the cloudy north, dark skin blocked too much of the weak sunlight, making it impossible to produce enough vitamin D. The result was rickets, which deformed the pelvis and turned childbirth into a death sentence for both mother and child. Evolution, which is a cold algorithm that doesn't care about aesthetics, made a brutal trade-off. To survive, we had to turn down the knob on skin color. Random mutations that reduced melanin spread quickly because people with slightly lighter skin had stronger bones and more successful births. It was a software downgrade in pigments to gain a massive upgrade in energy. The strange part is that this change didn't happen overnight. Take Cheddar Man, an inhabitant of what is now England about 10,000 years ago. DNA analysis reveals a combination that looks like a paradox to us today. He had dark skin but blue eyes. This proves that the pale skin we associate with Europe today is a very recent invention, covering less than 3% of human history. So, what accelerated this process? The answer is in your sandwich. When the agricultural revolution hit, humans ditched a diverse diet of wild game and fatty fish, rich sources of vitamin D, for a diet of grains. Suddenly, the food aid of vitamin D was cut off. The pressure to produce vitamin D from the sun became an emergency. Their skin had to lighten up fast just to catch every tiny scrap of sunlight. Grains accidentally rewrote the faces of an entire continent. The most mind-blowing part? East Asians and Europeans turned white in completely different ways. While the results look similar, the genes responsible for light skin in these two groups are totally different. Evolution found the same solution to the same problem twice, independently. It's a signal that this trait was truly life or death important. And those blue eyes? Everyone with blue eyes is a descendant of one single person who lived near the Black Sea about 10,000 years ago. One tiny glitch in the genetic code that reduced melanin in the iris spread globally. Blue eyes are younger than the invention of farming or the domestication of horses. The evolutionary paradox is that what saved your ancestors thousands of years ago might be causing you trouble today. If you have Northern European genes but spend 12 hours a day under office LEDs, you are likely facing a massive vitamin D deficiency. Conversely, if you have the pale skin of an ancient farmer but go sunbathing on a Miami beach without sunscreen, you are forcing your body to fight an enemy it lost its shield for. We are trying to run old survival software in a completely different modern environment. Skin color, which has fueled so many wars and prejudices, is biologically nothing more than a UV calibration system. It's a slider, a dial. It's your body's best estimate, based on ancestral experience of how much sun you need. Dark skin isn't less evolved, and light skin isn't better. Dark skin is the original foundation, the bedrock of humanity, while light skin is a risky adaptation for a low-light world. The sun doesn't take sides. It just shines, and it leaves evolution to figure out the rest. Today, thanks to medicine and technology, we have largely decoupled skin color from its original survival function. We have vitamin D supplements, SPF 50, and the ability to fly across latitudes in hours. Every time you look at your skin, remember it's not just a wrapper. It's a precise record of your family's journey across thousands of years. The melanin in your skin is the perfect answer to a question the sun asked your ancestors a long time ago. Every shade is correct because every shade is the result of humans refusing to give up in the face of nature's harshest tests. We are all children of Africa, wearing different coats to tell the same story of a resilience that can never be extinguished.